Oh yeah, I got the goofy ear thingy on. I got the hair spiked up looking like a dork, but guys, it's all good. I'm just having a good time filming my videos, doing what I love. What more could I ask for? What is up, loud proud crowd? I hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today. It is still the same day as it was when I filmed yesterday's video. And yeah, since I drove the truck last a couple of hours ago, it is already getting covered in snow again. It is freezing cold. We're getting the snow again, but we are going to be doing a quick little install on the truck. Now, this is not one that's like crazy intense, but it is one that is very much needed on my truck. And let me tell you why. My halogen headlights are so bad, I cannot see going down the road anymore. Another reason why I loved having this light bar so much, and I know some people hate the thing, but it is what it is. I like it. It's fine. I've been using this as my driving lights once it gets dark and I'm on, you know, the local back roads and stuff and there's no oncoming traffic, because these lights have been so dim. It sucked. Actually, on our way back from Ohio, these lights are so dim the night that we put this on. By the time we were getting back, there was about 30 minutes more of time I had to drive, and these lights they were awful. Like, they're so dim you can barely see anything. So I had to use my light bar down the back roads getting back home because I couldn't see otherwise. So I do appreciate the light bar in that manner. But we do have some new bright lights that I think are gonna be freaking dope. So let's show you what we got here. We've got some Auxbeam LED lights for the old pap cap. So they are still a little bit foggy, I understand. But guys, just hear me out, okay? I'm not gonna stay with, I know my hair looks really stupid with this little headband on. That's my dad's anyway. You might be thinking, well, dude, why don't you just buy new headlights if you're gonna put new bulbs in anyways? I don't really wanna spend money on headlights right now. Like I said in previous videos way back, I wanna try to do the grandpa build style sleeper build first. And then once I'm kinda done with that, then I'll go into accessorizing it with headlights, taillights, bumpers, lift, tires, wheels to make the thing a freaking jacked monster of a truck. But I'm not doing that right now because that's kind of what I did with my last truck. I did all cosmetic before I even touched into power, and I'm trying to switch it up for this one. But I am going to do lighting because lighting isn't really an option when you're driving around in the dark. It's good for the people around you, and it's good for yourself to be able to see where the flip you're going. By the way, link to this product in the description below. Should apply for all second-gen Dodges. Let me get this actually opened up here, and I'll show you what we are actually dealing with. I've worked with Auxbeam quite a few times, and they've never really given me a product that I did not like or appreciate. Pretty much all their stuff is pretty spot on. So you got your Auxbeam stickers here, manual here. Here's your lighting hookup. Pull that out of there. Don't want to break anything. I don't think you could really break these, but these should just go right into the back of the headlight and rotate in and be good. You know, I'm not going to say too much about how easy it's going to be or should be yet because I haven't done it, but I will definitely let you know how that goes when we're done. I don't know if you guys like are tired of hearing me talk, but I talk a lot, okay? Now, not in person. I'm a pretty quiet guy. Like, if I go to a group of guys, which I don't ever do because I'm pretty independent person. I'm usually editing videos and grinding instead of going out and hanging out with a bunch of people, unless it's family. I do make time for family, but that's about it. You know, I'm just one of those people that I like to sit back. If I feel there's a time where it's necessary for me to talk, I'll talk. But otherwise, I don't do a lot of talking, except for on video, because I like to talk to you guys, because I feel like I'm talking to a group of guys that I can relate with, that appreciate, I guess, what I do. I don't know. Some of you might not, but it's okay. Really quick, let me just show you how dim these lights are. Now, obviously, it's not dark out, so whatever, you're not going to get full effect. But these lights, just look at them, bro. They're not like I can look them dead in the headlight right now. Does not bother my eyes even the slightest. And it's not like one of them's dim and the other one's fine. Like, I'll look at this one, dead in the headlight. It does not faze me. And I know you might be like, oh, well, you know, whatever. The lights aren't supposed to be blinding. Well, I want it to be bright enough so I can see at least, you know, 50 feet in front of my car. These ones give me about, I don't know, 10 feet of vision, which is not acceptable when it comes to me liking, you know, visibility on the road. So I'm in the barn still, but guys, I'm messing around with this light, okay? Well, I thought it was going to be the easiest thing ever, and the instructions are there, but they're not the clearest thing in the world. So let me inform you guys on how to actually install these lights properly if you have a Dodge Ram 1500, 2500, or 3500, and you are getting the 9004 model LED lights from Auxbeam. Now, I'm not typically like, you know, all technical and installation tutorial type of person. I don't know, it's just not my style. I usually just kind of do my video and do my thing, and it is what it is. But okay, so here's the way your LED headlight comes, right? It's got this black piece around down here, which is all fine and dandy except for the fact that you can't put this plastic piece over there. See that? Because these plastic guards, and you can't put it through the other way because of those plastic guards. So basically this track right in here with all these little teeth has to ride in between this gap right here, and then these 3 teeth on the outer side have to sit in front of this plate, here, so when you get on you can lock it down onto your headlight housing, and then those teeth have to be on the back side of this plastic plate right here to pull it snug and seal it off with this O-ring. So let me show you what I had to do here. I already took this one off. You don't want to lose these screws. These things are the tiniest little screws I've ever seen in my life. But you just got to be really, really careful. You have to take off this O-ring right here to access these screws and where they're at. But you take that off, and then what you're going to try to do is just take your headlight with these 3 teeth, the only 3 teeth that are on the outer edge, and keep those on the outside facing the front of the headlight. I'm going to keep those 3 teeth facing outward in front, like I said. And you're going to take this back, put it back over here. It's a real snug fit. So you just got to make sure everything's lined up pretty much to perfection. Otherwise it's not going to go right. There we go. Okay. You got to make sure that's all snug back, out of the way. Got to line up those 3 teeth that I was telling you about. Hop them down through. That's that. So that's going to be on there just like that. Then what you're going to do, if you rotate this piece around real slow, it'll line back up with those 2 screw holes that are down in there on each side. Right there is lined up for this. You got to be really careful, guys. I mean, if you lose these things, you lost them. They're gone. You're going to have to tighten the screws down, and then so you can put on and lock it onto your light. But it's going to come looking like this, and you're going to initially think, how the heck am I supposed to fix this? How's this ever going to fit on there? That's how you're going to have to do it. So just be really careful, and you have to have an itty bitty screwdriver, and those screws in there are extremely tiny. You cannot lose them. They're very, very, very fine screws, so they can easily be misplaced, but that's how you do it. And then all you're going to do is take this, just like replacing a factory bulb, just rotate this baby in there and it'll lock in. Should be all good to go to turn them on and test them out. What is up, guys? Hopefully you guys are doing great. I guess I'm not restarting another video. Same video, but this is the very next morning. Last night, guys, it was just getting way too cold. Real feel was in the negatives. And this morning, I thought it was supposed to be a real temperature of 7. I thought it was going to be in the negatives this morning in terms of feel, but it's actually not. We got a heat wave come through. It's actually going to get up to 14 degrees today. Yay! Yeah, so I'm going to take advantage of that and try to get some work done on the truck here. Guys, some big news. In the next couple of days, it's supposed to get up to temperatures up to 20s, 30s, 40s, and even 50s for a day or two. I'm gonna be out here trying to get all kinds of crap done. I'm gonna try to do my KDP, my fuel stuff. Might even try to do a little bit of mudding. I don't know. I'm gonna try to get a handful of things done that are more hands-on, literally hands-on under the hood. I'm gonna take advantage of those warmer temperatures, try to get the truck in the garage and actually get some stuff done. But we're gonna try to finish this headlight job really quick. So I'm gonna see if I can wrap this up, get them all hooked up, see if it makes a difference being able to actually feel my hands a little bit. Well, boys, this has sure been quite the journey trying to install this LED light. And you know what? I'm gonna take all the blame for this taking way too long because I just wasn't doing it right the entire time. Not entirely wrong, but I was doing it wrong to a degree. And let me show you what I did wrong that was making it so frustrating. And I'm doing this video not only to tell you, well, first up, the lights work phenomenal. So it's not, you know, any error to the light. It was just error to me, not, you know, fully paying attention to the very, very small details and having to stand out in negative degree weather for hours because I wasn't paying attention to the smallest of details that made the biggest difference. Let me take this light back out now that it's taken me 2 days to get in there. You see these grooves here on the bottom? If I can get the focus right there. Right at the base of the brass, right there. That one groove. Then there's 2 there, then there's 2 there. Well, if you look inside the light housing, which this is a new light housing because I completely ripped my other one to pieces off the dually. If you look in there, there's grooves. There's 3 little teeth. And those 3 little teeth line up with these 3 teeth. One on top. Well, there's 4 on the bottom, but there's 2 on the bottom there. And all this does with the cord facing up. Let's say this is the top of the headlight. Okay, shining out. This is the top of the headlight, closest to the hood of the truck. with the cord on the black, cord on the top, that's going to go in like that. And just kind of wiggle it back and forth with the cord facing straight up until it settles down in there. And the reason for that is it's kind of a guide to make sure your LED light sits in there with the lights on the side panels facing left to right, versus like it could go in there crooked or up and down or whatever. It's going to not give you the full effect of these lights and what they're actually supposed to do for the vehicle. So just kind of do it like that, kind of nestle it down in there, and then after it's nestled down in there, it's pretty easy. So now that I got that just nestled down in there, like I said, this is going to be the top of the light, the black cord on the very top side facing straight up. Just kind of cradle it down in there until it nestles in between those teeth, and then there's this thing here, just like that. It's locked in. That lady's not going to come out of the housing. These headlights are off the OG Loud and Proud rig, which, by the way, that kid's going to be posting some videos here very soon. I don't have a lot of things left from that truck, and I freaking miss that truck. I don't have a lot of parts left from that truck, but this is one of those things. The OG is forever going to be a part of us, as long as we keep these headlights and don't break them. I'm going to get this one installed on the truck, and then I'm going to take out the entire other assembly, because it's just much easier to do probably with it out of the truck. So when you're installing this, make sure the black cord is facing straight up, because the entire time I was trying to put it in with it facing down. I don't know why I had an OCD thinking like, okay, the black wire has to be facing straight down. I don't want it facing up. Well, it was supposed to be facing up. Live and learn. Eventually, I'll try to get most of this stuff down, but it's still a learning process every single day. So let's get this back on the truck. Cold enough for you? Yo guys, I've never been so happy about installing lights in my life. I did get the lights done and installed on the dually. They're gonna look so good. And by the way, these are entirely now the OG lights from my other truck, from the white truck. They just look better. The other ones, by the way, I don't know if I showed you guys, but I pretty much ripped it to pieces taking it out. This is on the passenger side light. Yeah, I ripped that mamma jamma out of it. I was like, I ain't gonna have it. I ripped that light out. It was foggy and I knew I had replacements anyway, so I just got rid of them. There was like stuff in here, like a light bulb must have busted in there before, because there's a glass frozen down in the corner here. And then they just took it out and then popped the new bulb in and left it in there. But yeah, definitely not cool. And I'm so excited to turn these on for you guys. So let's get them turned freaking on. You guys remember what the previous lights looked like? Very sad how dim they were. And they were probably the worst headlights I had ever had on one of my trucks. But now with a high quality product from Auxbeam, we're about to have some freaking great headlights for the road. I'm going to get the headlights turned on, and then I'm going to turn the headlights in the light bar. The daytime, and then there's the headlights. 6,000 or the 6K, whatever you want to call them. You can hear the little fans turn on for them. Keep them cool. Got the granny chair. We haven't brought the granny chair back in so long, but there's a granny chair acting as a tripod again. No justice through the camera, but I'm actually partially blind right now. I just look dead in the lights again. I really got to stop doing that, making it a habit, but just so much brighter. Let's kick on that light bar too. Then I got to turn this stuff off pretty quick because I don't want to have all this stuff running. And I know some people hate the light bar, but it's come in handy, and they always do. So some wonderful, wonderful products. The light bar is a Mick Tuning 32-inch straight. And it makes a real good snow catcher for the front. No, but seriously, it's a really good light bar. I would definitely recommend it. I'm not sure if I have links provided in the description below for that light bar or not. I know I did on the day that I installed it, but I just don't know if I have them under there right now. But I will try to add it. I need to get a dually mod list made up so you guys can be able to keep up to date with what's been done. Just in case you forget, you can go back through and check off some things. One last time, guys. These are the Auxbeam 6000K. That's some pure white 6000K. Extremely bright, whatever, stunning, simple to use, simple to install. Let me just tell you, these lights are, by the way, they're freaking bright, and they really are not that hard to install. I'll leave a link to these in the description below for you guys to go pick up a set on Amazon. Huge upgrade from those halogens and these second gens. If you guys are running halogens in these trucks, what are you doing, bro? You got to get rid of them things and get some freaking lights in there. If you're gonna install these, use this video and learn from my mistake, because that's the first time I've ever installed LEDs on one of these trucks. For me personally, it was way easier. I wouldn't mess with the hassle of trying to reach in there and feel around and try to, you know, switch these out without actually being able to see what you're doing. Pain in the butt last night, and it is still absolutely frigid outside right now. And I took from, you know, taking like 3 hours dorking around with it in the dark last night to seriously having both of them done in less than 10 minutes by doing it this way. And I'll tell you what I mean. All I did was I took out the headlights completely. And there's like 1, 2, 3 10 mils, I believe, and then a little Phillips head screw right there in the assembly. With my bumper is a pain in the butt because it's smashed up against so tight, so there's really no room to wiggle it out. That's why I broke my other headlight. But anyways, take your headlights out so you can see what you're doing. Install the LED, put it down in those grooves, make sure it's in there. Take your clip the thing down in there, it'll lock in, and then just reconnect it from the back side and set your headlight back up in there and just put in your 4 screws. Way easier to do it that way, guys. Like, no joke, especially when it's cold out. Don't mess around, don't waste time like I was trying to do it, you know, with no visibility at all from the inside. Just pop it out like that and just install them. Anyways, guys, that is gonna put a wrap on this video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that one. It was kind of an odd in and out 2-day filming for a freaking headlight. That's because it was cold. I didn't know what the heck I was doing, but I figured it out, and once I figured it out, it took like 10 minutes. So if you guys are wanting to put some LEDs in your truck, some bright white LEDs, right there, link in description, definitely gonna be there. We got some big stuff coming up for the KingRanch, guys. I believe tomorrow night we're dropping the truck off to get some crazy stuff. I'm talking, oh god, it's gonna be so sick. So anyways, guys, you guys need to stay tuned. Hit my post notifications. There's a little bell down there right next to the subscribe button. First up, if that button is still red and it's not gray, dude, what is the deal? Hit the subscribe button, be subscribed, and turn on the notifications. That'll let you guys know the very moment that I upload a video. You don't have to watch it instantly, although it kind of helps me out if you do, but it'll at least let you know, hey, by the way, new video up. It'll pop up on your phone. For my favorite YouTubers, that's the first thing I do is I pop on post notifications so I know exactly when their video is going to be up so I can show my support and let them know that I stopped down. So anyways, guys, that is going to put a wrap on it. Big things coming up, and I wouldn't want you guys to miss out on any of it. So if you have not done so yet, drop a like on this video, drop your comments below. Think about what you could say, do, or be today to make the world a better place for you and the people around you tomorrow. So thank you guys so much. If you have not done so yet, join the family, join the team, subscribe, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace, fam.
Doing what I love, going day to day, but I know it takes time and I'm patiently waiting. Sometimes I contemplate, cause one day you feel so close and the next is out of sight. But I know I gotta hold on tight to go back to just going out every night. Like if I'm about to let it go now, I can live alright, live a normal life, doing 9 to 5. But I know I'm more than that. I gained this skill, wasn't born with that. At the end of the life, it's a memory.